Hey there, Andrew here, welcoming you to another episode of Research and Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Plus One e-scooter. So check it out. I own a Haybike electric bicycle. It's pretty awesome. It folds up, it stows easily into the back of the car. The only problem is it takes up the whole cargo area and it does contribute to the formation of a hernia when you hoist it into the back of the car. So I decided to invest in an e-scooter, something that would be lighter and easier to transport. The scooter I chose was the OnePlus Model S10. I chose it because it clocks in under $300 and has a motor rated at 600 watts peak. I ordered it off of Amazon and it arrived a day early via UPS. It arrived technically fully assembled. The only thing I had to actually put on the scooter was the handlebars, and that was accomplished by fixing it with 4 screws. Now, when it comes to those screws, I was expecting a packet with 4 screws in it. I didn't find a packet of that type, so I looked inside the box, and in the box, lying loose on the bottom, were the 4 screws. So if you buy one of these and you can't find the screws, make sure you look in the box because they're probably going to be scattered on the bottom somewhere. The manual seemed to be written by someone who wasn't a native English speaker, but it was adequate and easy to understand. One thing that was not addressed in the manual was power settings, other than there was this one very fleeting reference to checking the power settings, whatever that was, never explained. Through trial and error, I learned that there are 3 power settings and you activate them by momentarily pressing the power button and they toggle between settings 1, 2, and 3. Power setting 1 is the lowest. That got me a maximum of 10 miles an hour. Power setting 3 gave me the advertised 19 miles an hour. The literature states that the scooter can navigate a 14-degree incline. In my case, at a little over 200 pounds, at 10% incline, my speed dropped to about 8 miles an hour. Anything beyond a 10% incline was more than the scooter could take, and I had to just get off and walk it. That's generally not an issue for me, but if you live in an area with a lot of hillage going on, it's something you might want to be aware of. As for ease of use, it's pretty simple. You simply turn it on, you shove off with 1 foot, and then hit the accelerator. Comfort depends on the riding surface. The scooter has 10-inch solid wheels, and there's virtually no suspension system. What that means is that if you're on a well-paved surface, it works just fine. Sidewalks are fine too, but you will feel every line you cross over. If you're going to be on a rough or broken surface, you can expect a very rough ride. The scooter has a disc brake, and in my case, it's very, very grabby. By touching it only a slight amount, it wants to bring the scooter to a very abrupt stop. If you're not aware of this, this could pose a safety issue. What I did was I went on a very steep decline, and I used a lot of the braking, and that seemed to reduce some of the grabbiness, but it's still there. I'm hoping that over the course of time, that is going to diminish through use. Time will tell on that. I don't have a way of testing the motor's output power, so I have to take the literature's word on that. The scooter isn't very fast when it comes to acceleration. It's a pretty slow and gradual climb up to its rated speed. In my case, that may be because I am at the top end of the scooter's weight capacity. So acceleration may vary for you. One thing that I would change is the latch that connects the steering column to the rear fender. When you're carrying the scooter, that shouldn't be an issue, but if you set the scooter down, that can shift a bit and disconnect, and then you'll have the steering column loose again. The scooter has both a headlight and a taillight, and it also has an application available. I downloaded it onto my phone, but for me, I didn't really see that it added any value, so I don't use it. I just ride the scooter without consulting the app. I haven't done any range testing because most of my rides tend to be around 15 minutes or so. That said, I haven't seen anything that suggests that there are issues with the battery's range or its ability to hold a charge. I haven't had any range anxiety. The scooter should fulfill the mission that I have for it, which is to keep up with the grandkids when they're out on their bicycles, and also to give me something that's quick and easy to access when I want to explore a walking or biking trail. On a scale of 1 to 4, I'd give it a solid 4, and I would buy this product again. So that's all for now. I'll see you next time.